Welcome back to Body Transformation by Lee. I did it. I'm under 300 pounds finally. I'm at 299. So that's 77 pounds lost in 20 weeks. Well, at least I can say I'm 2 something now, right? 299, 299. Well, I'm gonna keep trying to get lower. I'd love to be in 100s. If I was 199, that'd be awesome, but I don't know. Like I always say, I mean, if I'm in the 230s, 240s, that's a nice, comfortable weight for me. I don't think I got the muscle mass I used to have, so that's the only reason I'm saying maybe I could get under 200 because I'm not as strong as I used to be. My muscles are not as big as what they used to be. Today I'm actually going to try to go around without my boot. I did that some yesterday. My foot started cramping up a little bit. I might have overdid it just a little. It wasn't actually the walking, it was the standing that actually got to me. I put a light in the bathroom and had to make some adjustments because of how the old light was and the new white light was. So, I have not an electrician, so it takes me longer than a professional to do something, but I did it. And the light's up there with the help of my daughter and my wife. Somebody else has to hold don't have a flashlight like in the old days. I'm sure there's a flashlight somewhere around here, but just like everybody else, just use the light on the phone, right? I wasn't fussing too bad, I don't think. It was just I was frustrated with myself more than anything because on the plate that goes into the wall, I had to drill a new hole because of how the wires were coming in, and of course the plate's like, oh, everything's going to be perfectly in the middle. Well, but the way everything was wired up for me, no, it was over to the right, so I had to drill that hole so I could snake the wires through and hook up the new light and everything. So and like I said, it's the weirdest thing, just me standing, and I had to get on a little stool, like a little step stool, and to get up a little higher, and that got to my feet more than the walking I did yesterday. But it wasn't like I did a whole lot, and today I'll go to church, and then we'll come back, and I'll probably go back to the gym. Might not do cardio though. I'll probably just keep to my upper body workout until it gets a little bit better. I mean, I'm still walking like I'm an old man, and I guess a lot of people 48 might be old, but I don't think that's too old. But I'm walking around like I'm 88 or 98 instead of 48. But it's a little bit better. I might say I'm walking around like I'm 78 now, right? Just, it's a little bit better. Bottom of my foot's still a little bit tender. It's getting better. I've been massaging it. I guess that's just part of it. You do have to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your body. So I'm massaging my feet, putting on some medication the doctor had me get. It helps. I might have a little bit of arthritis or something in there, who knows, but still going through the motions, trying to figure out what's up. Might get an MRI next time I go to the doctor, or something, who knows. That'll be the 3rd, so that's still a bit of ways. I might actually be walking normal by then, who knows. Like I was joking around, I'm like, well, if a monster jumps me, I'm just gonna have to fight it, because I sure as heck can't run away right now. I can just hobble away. And like, hold up, give me a minute, you know. But I'll, like I said, I'll hit the gym, get my shoulders, my biceps, triceps, chest, back workout. You know, just keep on my upper body for now. And maybe after I see the doctor on February 3rd, I'll know more about how long it is before I can do anything. It's just with your feet, the exercises I like to do, it's just, you know, how can you do squats if you're not using your feet? How can you not do a deadlift if you're not using your feet? And you know, I like those type of motions because it helps me with losing weight. You know, because you have to involve more of your body, and that's part of it as well. You know, like I have to, when I'm massaging my feet, I'm doing stretches. I've got to work on my, you know, auxiliary muscles, I guess you would call them, right? The auxiliary muscles, not just the big muscles, because that's usually what breaks down. That's usually what hurts before anything else. You know, like if I'm doing a squat, you know, my quadriceps and you know, my butt and my hamstrings, they really don't get tired. It's more or less, you know, like I said, with my feet, they would give out before my muscles actually would. Um, but I'm not doing heavy weight, or well, I'm not doing any weight on my legs right now. But whenever I do, I don't do heavy weights like I used to. I mean, uh, maybe 2 plates at the max. I mean, I'm just worried about getting full range of motion, uh, feeling it in my muscle. You know, I'm sure you've heard of mind-muscle connection, and so I'm thinking about, you know, the contractions and how it's feeling, and you know, I could probably go in there whenever I'm fully healed up, and I could do a lot more weight. But you know, like from the start, I'm not in this. It's not an ego thing. It's a get better thing, get healthy thing. You know, I'll probably never put on a pair of posing trunks and do any competition, but you know, it might be nice if I could take my shirt off at the beach and not be too embarrassed. You know, I'm not there yet, but being under 300 pounds is awesome. You know, it's a great feeling. Finally, again, you know, and I don't want to get back over. You know, I want to keep going down in weight, and I sure do appreciate people contacting me, giving me encouragement. Um, there's a person I watch on YouTube, and maybe you could check her out. Her name is Lesley Timbol. She's on with Dave Palumbo sometimes, and she has her own YouTube channel. I'll put all her information in the description below, you know, so you can go check her out. Mental Iron and Iron Therapy are the shows that she does, and you can find her on Instagram as well. And she does more of the mental aspect. I mean, she does compete. She was actually in the Amateur Olympia this past year. And, you know, so that's an awesome accomplishment, someone getting to go that far. And, but she really likes helping people out. I don't want to say the wrong thing if she's a psychologist or, you know, but she has went to school. And like I said, check her out. She might give you a better way of looking at things, you know, a different outlook. You know, everybody gets depressed sometimes, or everybody gets frustrated. And she helps athletes out. And, you know, maybe you're an athlete, maybe you're at the gym, and you know, you have your gym therapy. That's how you get everything out. But sometimes you need to talk to somebody, and everybody doesn't have, you know, an awesome spouse that they could go to and talk to, or a sister, or a brother, or a best friend. Sometimes you need to talk to somebody else, even if you do got someone that's very supportive of you. Sometimes you need to talk to someone else. So go check her show out. Um, she is open to having clients, so I'm sure she could work you in. She is from Canada, but she's in the U.S. right now. Hopefully, she can get a work visa and stay here and uh, have a booming business, you know, of helping people, helping athletes, and I think she helps couples as well. I think she said, and you know, I mean, it's sometimes you think you got all the answers, but sometimes you might need someone to listen, and maybe though she could help you look at it in a different perspective. I mean, I know if you're a parent, you've told your kids something, but if the cool uncle or the cool aunt or one of their friends say the exact same thing, oh, it makes sense. You know, even though you've told them that. And I just, she's cheered me on. She's encouraged me. She knows, I mean, you know, she'll watch my videos as well. And, you know, sometimes I'm down, sometimes I'm up. This is real life. This isn't fake. This isn't, you know, you got all these people on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and their life is perfect. Well, that's not real life. That's just the how they want people, you know, to make them think how their life is. And you know, I've talked about just about everything on this channel. Slowly growing. I've got 48 subscribers. That's not. That's definitely not a lot. I definitely. Let me see. You know, I think you got to have like 1,000 subscribers and like 4,000 hours watched to get monetized. Well, this wasn't about me getting monetized. This was just about me keeping myself accountable. Basically, like, well, I'm too lazy to write stuff down. You know, men used to have journals back in the day, and I guess this would be my videography or whatever you want to say. And maybe I might reach out and connect with a couple people, help a couple people out. You know, like I said, I was 376 pounds, and now I'm 299. I'm definitely not where I want to be, but I'm a heck of a lot better than where I used to be. And, you know, it's, I'm 48 years old. And, you know, when you do go to the gym, or, you know, okay, I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but it's easy to be in shape when you're 20 something years old. Literally, it is easy. I mean, you can be out of shape in your 20s. I was at times, but it is easy to be in shape when you're 20. It is hard as hell to be in shape in your 40s, 50s, 60s. And I don't think people really appreciate trainers that are older. You know, people that have been doing this, you know, hey, maybe it's 5 or 10 years, whatever. They might have been like me, and they got big, and then they got in shape, and they were so passionate, and so they got involved with fitness, and then they became a trainer. Or they've been doing this for 40 years, and they're still at it, and they're in shape. And, you know, when you go to a gym, if there is an older trainer and they're in shape, male, female, it doesn't matter. They can always help you. Um, give the older people a chance. They've got life experience. They've went through it. And like I said, you know, if they're a woman, they probably had a baby or two or more, and maybe you as a woman, like, hey, how do I get rid of that pouch or whatever? You know, I just had a baby. You know, and you know, that's something that you know, an older woman. I mean, it's not like they're old. It's just, you know, they're not 20. So if they're 50 and they've went through it, they can help give you steps. They'll give you a good diet, a good workout plan to go by, and, you know, go from there. Give the older people a chance. That's, you know, they got a little bit of wisdom. They've lived it, and you know, but you know, it depends on what your goal is, and you got to be realistic with your goal. Like me, 48 years old. I probably am not at the age. I'm not at the prime age to where I could get in shape and hit the Olympia stage. Yeah, that is something that I should have started, you know, 20, 24, 25 years old. But, you know, maybe I definitely won't be like, you know, an open division type person anyway. It is so weird because that's all I would ever watch growing up, you know, as far as um, competitors. But there's so many divisions now. I don't know. Maybe there's a division for old guys that got out of shape, that got back in shape, that sort of look okay, not great, but a little bit okay. You know, I don't know. Maybe they'll have some sort of division like that, but I got a ways to go. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe when I'm in my 50s, I might do something. I don't know. I could place 10th out of 10 people, and I could say, hey, I made the top 10. I don't know. Or just to say that maybe I did it, but I'm still a ways away from that. But who knows? Everybody's got to have some sort of goal. Like I said, my goal right now is to be able to take my shirt off at the beach and not be too embarrassed, which with me losing weight, my body definitely doesn't look like it did when I was in my 20s. And so whenever you know, I was so big, and now everything's getting smaller. I was, when I started this, you know, that's another thing, pant sizes. I have no idea why women's sizes are the way they are. It's so easy. With a guy, okay, 376, I was in a 54 size pants, so 54 around my waist. But women can have a size 16 or a size 8, and if it's made by a different company, it could be the exact same size. I mean, like one of them says it's this, and the other one wants you to feel a little bit better, so they change the size even though the circumference is the same. I don't know. But I don't have to deal with it. I'm a guy. You know, I was 54, size 54, and I got me some more pants now, and I'm at 46, which, you know, 77 pounds lighter, um, and, you know, 54, so 54 inches down to 46. And whenever I was in high school, I was between a 36 and a 38, somewhere between there, off and on, depending on if it was football season or basketball season. Because whenever it was basketball season, oh my Lord, I would go from, in football, I was roughly in 245 to 255, somewhere in that range. But by the end of basketball season, I was like 205 because we would run and run and run some more. Just a different thing. I don't know. And I've liked playing basketball. It's something you can do. It's real cheap. You just got to afford to buy a basketball, right? Wear some shoes, go shoot. So maybe when I can move around a little bit. I don't know how good this old man would do against younger competition, but maybe I could do a couple set shots because I'm definitely not going to be jumping like I used to. But maybe that's something I could try. Well, I guess I've been on here long enough, yapping my jaw. I'm a little discombobulated talking about everything, but hopefully you can find something in there that would help you. And like I said, I sure do appreciate everybody's support. And check out Lesley Timbol, like I said. Her information will be in the description below. And I'll also add my video that I did, well, is a voiceover type deal where it was the benefits of water. And that was, Lesley suggested that I do that. And so I did that because people really just don't understand how important water is in losing weight and how important it is to help your body. And check the stuff out in the description. Watch my other video as well. Check out Lesley. And keep up your weight loss journey. Do your best, Have fun with it too. Don't make it all serious. The last video I did, me, my wife, and kids went out and ate, had me a burger, and that wasn't exactly healthy, but we went out. I had a burger, some sweet potato fries, played some video games, at a retro 80s, 90s type place, and it was fun. So you can do fun things as well. Until next time, it's Body Transformation by Lee.